So I first read Amy's book in January 2016, and I fell in love with it.
When I read the book, I was so moved by the depth of Amy's inner journey and by her brutal honesty. And it hit home with me, you know? I wanted to go to the edge of the world on this discovery of, you know, healing. And of course, I wanted to work with Saoirse.
It's about a story, about struggle, but the addiction is just one part of it. I think it's also a bit about people's mental health and also where you fit in the world. And so we have this story of a young woman who falls into addiction, and we then are with her and we go through her experiences and learn how difficult it is to come out of that the other side. I think it's a really beautiful, inspiring story, you know, because you end up being with this woman and she goes back to nature to fix herself. And there's just something very universal about that.
I knew that there was a powerful cinematic adaptation that we could make, and I was determined to get to know Amy and earn her trust and work together to find the right filmmakers. I wrote her a bit of a love letter, pitching myself as somebody who really understood her story and had the ambition and the care to look after the cinematic adaptation of her book.
Nora was the ideal person to work with, being a director and writer, so we could work closely together. I helped with the kind of emotional truth and the reality of it, and she brought all her knowledge about structure and filmmaking and just her kind of keen intellect and curiosity and listening. We did a lot of just talking about alcoholism and my life.
Rona is based on Amy Liptrot and her life. We chose to change the character's name from Amy's.
Because, I mean, Saoirse, Amy, and I, all the three of us, we needed some creative distance in order to be free when it comes to telling the story. And then we had a Zoom and, you know, we're discussing different names, and Amy suggested Rona, which is the name of a tiny island behind the horizon when you look out to the sea from the OUTRUN. And well, Saoirse loved Rona, and she said Ronan, her last name, means little seal. So Rona is very related to that, and it's an anagram to Nora also. So, you know, we're like, okay, let's go for it. And then we created this character where the three of us, you know, sort of blended in a way to create a woman that reflects on us, but it immediately allowed us to be, you know, free.